Hey guys, this is Brendan with Gone Mobile Vans. We're here in the back bay of Newport Beach, just down the road from our shop. Behind me is a 2024 high roof Transit Trail. We turned it into an awesome camper van. I can't wait to show it to you. So this is a 2024 high roof all-wheel drive Transit Trail. This is the Avalanche Gray. It's got that EcoBoost engine with a 10-speed transmission, really powerful, great to drive. We love building on this platform. On the front of the Transit Trail, it's got their new grille. It's got amber running lights to denote the wider stance of the Transit Trail. It's a pretty aggressive looking grille. We do prefer the Raptor grille if possible, but this looks really nice on the trail. We've also got the Bi-Xenon HID lights. We love the way these things look. The daytime running look is really clean. On this specific Transit Trail, we've got the extended mirrors. This is great for towing, and as mentioned in other videos, the Transit has got a great powerhouse to be able to tow travel trailers, boats, motorcycles. So these extended mirrors actually help quite a bit when you're towing. So the Transit Trail comes with a 2-inch lift right from the factory. It's got larger tires. These are 245/75/16 tires on some custom offset wheels specific for the trail. It actually pokes the tires out a bit wider to give it a wider stance. Paired with the larger tires and offset wheels are the larger mud flaps around the wheel to give it a more aggressive look and to make sure that those tires are tucked underneath the van so you're not throwing mud everywhere. On the top of this van, we got a Flatline Van Company Safari roof rack. This roof rack's got the drop front that allows for forward-facing light bars. This is a rectangular light bar, looks kind of clean. We also like the KC highlights, Titan light bar. Also individual lights are also an option. On the side of the roof rack, we've got a Fiamma F45S awning. This is the manual awning, perfectly paired up with this roof rack quite nicely. We've got two 100-watt solar panels up there, a Max fan, and a Nomadic Cooling X2 AC unit. For scene lights on this van, we've got a Rigid Industries light right above the sliding door and underneath the awning. So while the awning is deployed at camp, you got plenty of light to illuminate your campsite. We also have two lights on the rear of the roof rack and two on the driver's side of the roof rack to give you 360 degrees of coverage. So the Transit Trail comes with their own stock running boards. These are custom for the Transit Trail. They look really nice. They're full coverage on both sides of the van. Plenty of tread plate to get in and out easily. Tucked underneath the front of it is the exhaust for the S-Bar heater. If your van doesn't come with running boards, we have plenty of other options aftermarket from Illuminous or Flatline or Alvans. So if your van doesn't come with running boards, that's something we can take care of for you. So moving on down the van is a solid stock glass from Ford in the sliding door. It's got the privacy glass on there, so it's nicely tinted. If you don't want the solid glass, we can actually remove that and put in an opening half slider window from AM Auto. We do that quite often, but solid glass from the factory is quite a nice option. So a little bit farther down the van, we've got the Flare Space flares on this van. This allows us to sleep sideways inside, which saves floor space and gives you a really nice big bed. We've got half slider windows for bunk windows in this. Opens up really easily, gives you plenty of airflow when you're sleeping. It's got integrated bug screens to keep the bugs out at night. So on the back of this trail is some factory glass in the rear doors. Most of the trails come with this package. Once again, these have the privacy glass, so they're tinted. If you get a cargo van that doesn't have glass in the rear doors and you want it, we can take care of that for you as well. Nice factory fit, nice tinted color to it as well. On the driver's side rear door, we've got a Flatline Van Company tire carrier. This allows us to carry a full-size spare with a stock Transit Trail wheel and tire combination. This way, if you ever get a flat, you got yourself covered. One of the things we love about the Transit is the towing capacity. This trail came with an HD trailer tow package. It's got the 7-pin and the 4-pin connector for your wiring brake harnesses for trailers. Towing capacity is a little over 6,000 pounds, which is about 1,000 pounds more than the Sprinter. This is a great tow vehicle. On the driver's side of the van, we've got a Flatline Van Company side ladder that pairs up perfectly with their Safari rack. This is a custom fabrication from us to make sure that it fits with the running boards on the Transit Trail. New upper bracket, new lower bracket. It's a nice solution. However, Flatline has got a new ladder for both the medium and high roof coming out for the Transit Trail, so you won't have to perform this modification. But in the meantime, I think we do a pretty good job. On the driver's side, we've got an AM Auto half slider window right behind the driver's seat. This allows for plenty of ventilation. It really opens up the interior quite nicely on the inside. Integrated bug screen, so when you've got your Max fan on, it's not going to pull bugs in at night. On the top of the van, towards the front location, we've got a 7500 Max fan. This is the deluxe version. We love this fan, easily operable from inside. It's got controls and a remote. On the passenger side of the van, we've got two 100-watt solar panels. That does quite a nice job of keeping the EcoFlow power kit powered up. And then towards the rear of the van, we've got the Nomadic Cooling X2 48-volt AC unit. It's a really nice compact AC unit that provides plenty of cooling on the inside with 12,000 BTU and the 48-volt configuration. All right, guys, that's it for the exterior of this van. Let's go take a look at the interior. So up front in this van, we've got the Sync 4 HD screen. This is a 12-inch screen that controls all of your entertainment, safety features, things like that. It's a great screen to be able to see what's going on. This van has got the high-definition rear camera. It's got adaptive cruise control, all the sensors for cross-traffic alerts. It's a really comfortable cockpit. This van also has stock swivel seats that have the 4-way manual adjustable seats, so it gives you some little extra comfort to really dial in how you like to sit in the van. For our standard interior package, it consists of sound deadening material adhered to the sheet metal of the van on the walls and the ceiling and the wheel wells. On top of that, we've got 3M Thinsulate tucked into every crevice possible to really make sure that we've got the van fully insulated. We've got our Baltic Birch wall panels that are 1/4 inch thick, wrapped in a foam padding and then wrapped in a Marathon fabric. This is the charcoal color fabric, one of our most popular colors. We've got plenty of different options available for that. These things combined really makes a nice quiet van inside. Our subfloor is a composite 3/4 inch thick panel. It's CNC cut to the specifics of our van shape. It's a foam and fiberglass material that provides some insulation properties as well. On top of that, we've got a nice 2Tech 2 flooring in the Moonless Night colorway. Really like this color combination. That flooring holds up really, really well. It's easy to wipe down, mop out when it gets dirty after a fun camping trip. So this van has got a 36-inch doorway galley right here in the sliding door. It's a perfect position to be able to utilize the refrigerator from both inside and outside the van. On the outside, we've got our drop-down table. Nice aluminum, lightweight and sturdy. We've got an AC outlet here so you can cook outside if you like with an induction cooktop. You can use your jet boil out here. You could hold your drinks, whatever you like. It's a really neat little setup for camping, cooking, things like that. This is a drawer style 85-liter fridge. Really nice little clean setup. Plenty of space in here. Integrated freezer as well. Keeps your peas frozen, makes ice cubes, whatever you need for your trip. It's really quite spacious inside. Above the fridge is our drawer. It currently just has our manuals, but this is great for utensils, cooking utensils, things like that in the van. So a little bit farther over, we've got 2 switches, one for the gray tank. This will allow you to easily dump your gray tank remotely. You can flip that up and it opens up. This is the water pump switch. This water pump provides water to the sink, to the inside shower, and to the rear washdown. So on the face of the galley, we've got some AC and DC ports. We've got a USB ports here for charging your phones. We've got another 12-volt outlet here for a cigarette type adapter. You can plug in other 12-volt appliances or other charging cables into that. We have a 110 outlet that is powered by the inverter. This has got a 3600 watt inverter with a 7200 watt peak, so you can really plug in some high power or high draw appliances if necessary. It also has 2 integrated USB ports as well on the face of that. On the top of this galley, we've got our standard aluminum countertop. This is black powder coated, really robust, holds up well. We have other options. We got bamboo, we have paper stone, but this is our stock offering and most people go with it. We've got a deep black stainless steel sink here with a nice mixer valve, hot and cold water. We also have a Guzzle H2O water filter in this van, so you've got plenty of drinking water right from your primary water source. We also put in a neat little bamboo backsplash here to make sure that the back of the van or the mattress doesn't get wet. This client really decided on this. It came out really nice. We're happy with it. So above the sliding door is our control center. This is basically our EcoFlow power kit console. This is where you can see your power system at a glance. We've got 2 5-kilowatt batteries in this system. They're both really well charged at the moment. We've got all the inputs, so alternator, solar connection on the roof. We've got an additional solar connection if you want to have some outdoor modular panels. We also have shore power connection so you can charge if you're at a campsite or your friend's driveway. The output allows you to control the AC circuits and DC circuits. 6 of these DC circuits are switchable, so you've got your ceiling lights or porch light, roof rack lights, things like that. And we have 6 additional circuits that are not switchable because they're controlled by the switch for the water pump or the refrigerator. And really easy to manage and maintain this system and see what's going on at a glance. Comes with a great smartphone app, so whether you have Android or iOS, you can control the same information from your phone as you do from this console. So next to the PowerKit console is the S-Bar heater control here. This is a really easy little system to set up. This is on heat mode right now. You can select that. You can select the temperature that you'd like your van to get heated up to. You can run it up really quite high if you like. Select the duration that you want it to run and turn it on once again. It'll run for that amount of time. It goes to a minimum of 10 minutes and a maximum of 720 minutes. And if you don't want to use the timer, you can always put it onto infinity. It'll just run until you stop it. So for additional air handling in this van, we've got a max fan at the front location of this van. This is the 7500. It's automatic. It's got a lid that opens up and closes on its own. You can drive with it open. You can have it open when it's raining. This is a great solution for pulling some fresh air in through your van when you're parked or you're sleeping at night. You can open up the half sliders or the bunk windows. Makes for some great ventilation in the van. Moving farther down, we've got the Nomatic Cooling X2 AC unit. This is right over the bed. It's really easy to turn it on and off while you're in bed, or also use the integrated remote system. This is a really great AC unit. I love the fact that the plenum is flush mount with the ceiling, so it doesn't protrude into the van any further. Really nice, clean setup. Love this AC unit. For the last section in this van for air handling is a Scirocco fan. We love this little fan for just providing some air movement inside the van and some white noise. It's got 3 speeds. It's easily to adjust and point that fan wherever you like it. It's a great addition to the van. On the driver's side of the van, moving front to back, we've got our MOLLE panel that is custom fit to this shape of the van. This is typically some dead space because of the way the van tapers so much. So this is a great little addition. I've got a first aid kit here. You can have all sorts of other gear that you could hang there, flashlight, fire extinguisher. Moving down the van a little ways, we've got our Lost Highway upper cabinets. These are aluminum, they're lightweight. These have got the bamboo doors. Great positive latching mechanisms. Keep the doors open when you want them to, keeps them closed when you want them to. They're lightweight, they hold up really, really well, and there's just a bunch of storage capacity. I typically have kitchen stuff in this one, clothing in the back 2 cabinets. So we've got one additional 28-inch cabinet above the galley. This is great for more cooking things. Once again, great latching mechanism, plenty of space you could hang from these cabinets. We also have a 110 outlet inside here for a potential future microwave if this person wants to upgrade in the future. So here we are in the lounge area of the van. This has got a 60-inch bench seat. This has got our integrated wrap-on Trekker toilet in one box, and we've got our 42-inch storage box on the other side. This is the perfect area for kind of hanging out. You can get some work done here. You can play cards. This table swivels and is able to reach basically all 4 seats here in this area. So you can really spread this out, give yourself plenty of space here. Additional prep space for dinner, hanging out, playing cards. This is my favorite spot to hang out in the van. And some savvy viewers might notice that the storage box and the toilet box are reversed in this van, and there's a good reason for that. This box is easily removable to reveal a seat base plate underneath here, so we can add in a 20-inch seat from JMG Systems. This is a really neat option for third seating if necessary. This box just unbolts with some thumb wheel bolts, comes on out. You can pop the seat in here. You could probably do the whole thing in about 10 or 15 minutes. Really neat setup for those times that you do need additional seating. So in all of our vans, we provide a full set of insulated window covers for when it's time to get some sleep at night at the camp. These are really easy. These little pop down. These just roll down and they tuck into place. They're split like this, so you can open up the ventilated window on that side if you like, but really neat little window shades, insulated, keeps it nice and blacked out in here. We've got a full set for the bunk windows, for the rear doors, and for the whole front of the van. So as part of our 60-inch seating solution up front here is our toilet box. We developed the wrap-on Trekker toilet to fit into this Lost Highway toilet box. Really nice little setup. Toilet fits in here, it's all bolted in. We designed several of the components in here to really make these two things work well together. This is the nicest solution for using the toilet in your van. Really clean setup for this wraparound checker. It heat seals the waste clothes, cuts it off. You got a single use bag that you can then dispose of, so you don't have to go through the entire 50 flushes of this plastic film before you dispose of it. So this is probably the most efficient way. It's better than some of the others that you have to use the entire roll before you can dispose of it. Really like this toilet a lot. Underneath the compartment here, we've got the flush button, we've got the power switch, and we also have some desiccant powder. You typically put one of the desiccant packs in there first, use the toilet, flush it, dispose of it afterwards. Really great clean setup. For the rest of our interior package, we've got our custom designed ceiling treatment. This is a foam material that is CNC cut to our specs, our design. This fits perfectly inside the van, provides some additional sound deadening and insulation properties, and it's a really neat design, really makes the van pop. We've got 3 different color options for this. We've got a light, we got a medium, and we have a darker option, but the topographic really makes it pop. It's a great conversation starter. It's a really neat looking touch to this van. In the back half of the van, we've got our queen size bed. This is built on the Lost Highway tall fender boxes. It's 80 inches wide with the included flare space flares, 60 inches deep, plenty of space for 2 people to sleep quite comfortably. This is a trifold mattress from Roam Rest. It's a 5-inch memory foam, really comfortable, easy to clean, easy to move around. When we're ready to get full access to the van, super easy to flip up the mattress. Stores super easy on this side of the van. The bed panels are easy to remove. You can stack them up front, you can stack them in the back and strap them down with L-Track straps. But by doing this, now you've got full access to the rear of your van. You can fit full sheets of plywood, you can fit multiple bikes back in here. We've got L-Track to support the bed panels if you like. We can also strap up to the top here and keep your mattress in place. But this gives you your full access. It's just like you got a cargo van again. So for our indoor shower in this van, we've got a fold down shower pan from Tetravan. We do a lot of customization to make this thing fit inside the Lost Highway box and with the framework underneath the van, but it's a really great solution for having a shower. Shower pan folds down. You've got a shower curtain that magnets to this metal frame all the way around and then hangs from hooks in the ceiling, so you've got a nice spacious shower inside. Beautiful stainless steel fixtures, mixer valve, hot and cold water. It's a great setup for showering inside the van when you need it, and best of all, when you don't need it, it disappears. You don't even know you have it here, and it doesn't take up any additional space in the van. On the top of this fender boxes on both sides of the van, you've got this spacious storage area in here. Plenty of space, bedding, recovery gear, camp chairs. You got the same amount of space on both sides of the van, which adds to with the upper cabinets, provides a ton of storage space in these vans. On the driver's side fender box, we've got our power system. This is an EcoFlow power kit. This is a 10 kilowatt system. We've got 2 5 kilowatt batteries, which is the equivalent of about 800 amp hours. Inside the back of the box, we've got the power hub from EcoFlow. It handles all of the charging, the solar, the shore power, the alternator charging, all of the DC and AC outputs. Plenty of power and capacity for this van. Runs the AC unit and all the other appliances for days. So on the passenger side fender box, this houses our water system. We've got a 24-gallon wheel well water tank. In behind this panel, this is our access panel for the water pump, valves, plumbing, super easy to access and service if necessary. We've got 2 more 12-volt outlets here, so another 12-volt port and USB in the back, so you can run a small compressor, charge phones. This back door is our water access panel. This gives us our easy location of fill from a regular hose, super easy to fill up the van. We've also got the mixer valve and shower connection for outside. You've got hot and cold water outside the van, really easy to take a rinse off after a run or a surf, things like that. All right, guys, that's it for the tour of this 2024 High Roof Transit Trail. We're really happy with how this van came out. We think it turned into an awesome adventure van. We're going to be delivering it to the client next week. Can't wait to see his expression. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to our channel. If you like a van like this, please reach out. We've got build slots opening up in early fall. We'd be happy to work with you. Thanks a lot. See you on the next one.